Gracias and welcome to Vasili's garden. Now we're still in Marysville, folks, and we've met a wonderful man. His name's Bruno. How are you?
I'm all right, and yourself?
I'm very well,
You're having a good time, I know
I'm loving it. Look, we've come for a tour, and guess what? We're at the back of Bruno's garden, right at the back, and we've got a stream running through here.
Yeah, and you can drink from that water.
I believe you can
too.
too.
It's very
Bruno,
clean. Yeah.
explain to me, where are we exactly? We're in Marysville, but where is your block situated, and how big is it?
Well, along the Stevenson River, it's a couple of acres, and when you look that way, it's all state forest. So we are beautiful in the in nature here. So yeah.
Yeah. How long you been here?
14 years now.
Yes.
Yeah. 96 we arrived.
Yeah. Married?
Yes. Daughters, gorgeous,
Wonderful.
and 2 grandsons.
You should be your grandfather.
Yeah.
You look mighty fit. How old are you? Can I ask?
All right. 54.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. Now you've been here this long, and your passion. What do you do for a living?
Well, at the moment, just restoring and getting all back together.
Yes.
Building the gallery in the house. So I'm a builder at the moment, gardener a bit. Not
Yes.
much time for gardening, but
Yes.
we're doing our best.
Yeah.
And a restorer, I mean, yeah.
Well, you
so
got-
I jump from here to there. Yeah.
Okay, you do a lot of things at the moment. After the fires and all that, you've had to restore and rebuild your home, and you're still going through the stages.
Yeah.
And I've gone through a walk through the gardens, and we're going to go for a wonderful tour through Bruno's garden. It's paradise. It is an amazing place. It's got everything happening from plantation, and 85% of it, you said, has been rejuvenated after the...
Like this beautiful tree.
Yeah.
This is new, yeah.
Look at this wonderful weeper here. It's in full blossom, and it's got an opening in the middle. Did you open?
I wish I could do that, but a friend is very...
Very creative.
Very creative. doing
Very
that.
creative.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful job there too.
What you see on the picture here is what you see
Over
there at the moment.
Whoa, 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 wait, let me get my head right. Wait, where's that big log? Where's that big tree trunk?
It's all gone.
It's all gone.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yes.
You built this thing here too also.
Yeah, this is a new boat.
Okay.
She used to have a boat was totally consumed by the fires.
Okay.
And she was in 50 pieces. So lucky I found the pieces in the river and could
And you were able to
restore
put it back together again. We're at the back of the property and we're going to go for a tour.
Yes.
Which way are you going to lead me?
Well, maybe we got that area.
Go that way?
This is a bit more natural setting. We
Okay.
got deciduous trees here and there, like
Okay.
magnolias and
Yeah.
and some
Some ornamentals?
Yeah,
All right,
ornamentals.
well, let's go for a tour and you can
And,
show me everything along the way.
Let's go.
That we saw earlier in the photo that Bruno was showing us had fallen over, toppled over the riverside there, or the stream. Now, with the help of a lot of people and a big strong winch,
Yeah.
you've managed to put it back into the ground. So this uprooted, we're talking about a 10 or 6 to 10 metre diameter root ball that lifted up. Now you have another one still lying down on the job, huh?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I
I've got
left
my-
it to play with it.
I've
but
got my
it's
big four-wheel
incredible
drive here, don't worry, we'll lift it up for you, mate. This is another one that fell over?
Yeah, a bit of a miracle really. After 4 months before we done this, we weren't allowed in for 3 months in Marysville.
Yeah.
We stood this tree up again,
Yeah.
and you would think that the roots dry and dead, but
Yeah.
it started growing again. So I really, I'm
That's
very
amazed,
happy.
I'm
So
amazed.
I was able to put the sculpture there again after restoring. I found them in 100 pieces. I thought I lost it, but
Wow,
you see, we
look
still
at
can
that.
use it as a feature and even more interesting than before. Yeah.
He's got roots veins.
Yeah, he's
Is that, what's he, what's
He's
he,
a root man.
He's the root man, okay, and he's got a lot of, now that's not going through the trunk, is it?
No.
it
It will
just goes
kill the
down
tree.
to-
No, just right behind there is a hose. It's all
It's-
hidden. Yeah.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Who's he?
When I saw these trees, I just had this vision of this beautiful old man resting and enjoying nature. And yeah, it's a
He's
bit of
doing
a
a good job.
meditation pose. And I think it's very inspiring when you go through the garden. You just want to be for a second like that, just one with nature. So yeah, I like.
Not wrong,
I like
not only
him.
a second,
Yeah,
a
no,
lifetime.
forever.
Can I ask, how long does it take you to make something like this?
Oh, that's question number one. Once you're here, you should forget time, but people keep asking me. Let us say probably 10 days to finish the whole
To work
sculpture.
it, yeah.
it's,
And what's it made
but,
from?
Depends what it is. It's all terracotta,
Okay.
but I done the color of the trees to make it,
Yeah.
feel like a oneness with terracotta. Yeah,
Yeah, terracotta, and you just colour it through so it can blend in with the tree.
Yeah, that's
and the natural
idea.
surroundings.
Make it more.
It's amazing. You got to do one of me. I don't know. You've done everything else here.
You got a beard already, eh? And the bits in there.
I look nothing like him. I'm better looking than that. Don't you reckon? You travelled 24 countries. Did you
Yeah.
stay How long would you stay in each one?
Well, if I go for sketching, and it would be at least 2 months, yeah.
Okay.
But then it's very intense. It's like
Yes.
you've been around for a year.
You're just trying to absorb the whole country and its environment and nature.
Yeah, and you walk or you bicycle, and you
Yeah.
got for the real thing. And
Yeah.
I learned a lot, and I saw a lot. That
Yeah, I
too much for my small brain to remember.
I can see you're bursting out at the seams at the moment, folk, because there's 1,000 different sculptures out there. Amazing stuff.
This little girl, the innocent face, and it was amazing. Just after the fire, where I found her, she was intact. Nothing happened to her, but really, how you say, showing their fear. What happened to this place? And was so much part of the scene, and very touchy. Really, when I saw her, she was.
You really know how to capture the expressions there.
We lost like half of what were in here, and so it was immense job to glue them all together, restored, and some of them totally gone. Nothing we can do, and some were fiberglass. So
Melted completely.
but terracotta resisted fire, but the trees, they knocked them all down.
Oh, okay.
Huge trees fell on them.
Smashed them.
Yeah. But you see, we got lots.
Well, look, it's created another atmosphere, I suppose, because you've got another element now, a lot of burnt and fallen timber.
Well, very challenging.
It is.
Start playing
sure
with
with your creativity you'll be able to come up with new concepts, like this guy here. We're looking at a beautiful maple, folks. This is a weeping maple.
Yep.
And now, this didn't survive the fires, did it?
No, it's a
I was
new
gonna
one.
say, it's a new one.
No cheap they are, but we had on good price. People have been good to it. Vasili, you have to come back for this. They grafted in 3 different colors. And
is
it's
it?
incredible.
So you've got the burgundy, the reds and the greens.
We've seen it in the last autumn, and this is
3 different varieties on them.
Beauty in the garden.
Wow.
So,
we should take these off because they don't belong
that's
there.
not good?
No, not
Okay.
good, because they take the energy away from the top. You want the growth on top to come there.
I'm learning.
Wow,
But
I
we'll
love
come
that.
back. It's
This is going to be gorgeous.
won't take too long, but autumn is the time to come.
And we're here at the beautiful water feature. This is a pond you build yourself, is that right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It didn't get affected by the fire?
Not much. We lost all the green, what I have to put back in onto the fountain.
Is that a sculpture or is that a timber?
No,
this
it's all
whole
part
thing.
of a timber, yeah.
Oh, it's timber?
Yeah.
What sort of timber?
It's a red gum trunk, the way I
Okay.
found it in an old farm. And
Okay.
I stood it up, and they say red gum you keep moist and will never rot. Wow, that's what I need.
And
we'll stay there for long.
it's been there for how long now?
14 years, yeah.
14 years. So keep it wet, timber, keep it moist and it never rots.
Never rots.
And this didn't get affected by the fire except for the greenery.
Yeah,
But
it looked greyish and all that, but
Yeah.
you see the green came back and
Yeah, it's
put a
coming
bit
up.
of moss and help himself. Yeah.
Look at this stuff. He's got a dragonfly built out of some dials and a gas bottle or something, and you've got a little.
bit damaged, but we still can do something with it.
You've got a crazy imagination, mate. You really have.
Well,
A little bit cuckoo.
don't say that.
A little bit. How you going, buddy? Look at the smile.
alright, mate.
You know what? Come here.
Yeah, people think I look a
There's a
bit.
resemblance there. Now, who are we talking to?
This is Murphy, the optimist, and I like him because, he's never grumpy. The fire came, he was still smiling. He lost a leg, no worries, mate. And he only got one tooth left there. I keep smiling, that's the way to go, really, so. Strange.
This one is very strange.
Very strange.
He is called the Animan.
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 Inspired on one of my visitors, how is that?
By one of your visitors.
Not really.
Tell me he came here looking like that.
No, this is to stand here and take time to find the 34 animals.
Wow!
But, it's a sign there, the Animan, 34 animals. But the thing is, myself, I can only find 33, and I made it.
And who's our little friend here?
Well, it's actually a Hopi Indian, and they're very good in dealing with nature and sharing. You see the bird, they're actually having a dialogue together.
Yes.
And I just like the part of we can communicate with nature. So
You're doing that already. I can see that through your sculptures. You're communicating with nature because everything's really just.
yeah, I'm so happy. This happened.
This is nice.
Last week. All this
growth.
colours, yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of new growth here going on. A lot of weeds and a lot of. But look, it's still look, like we said earlier, some plants might have sprouted up on their own, but they've got some wonderful colours showing to them too.
It's gonna
As
be
long as they're not
amazing.
poisonous or harmful to anybody, you just control them a little bit, because you're getting the
Yeah.
colours, and that means
Well,
they're strong to grow.
I got two ladies they're coming every week and weeding, and they're amazing. They enjoy themselves. Sometimes they just lie on the ground and they pick the weed, but they're incredible. They just do it for their own joy, and I
They
love
it.
seeing
Good
them
on
coming
them.
here.
And they're happy to come here and help
yeah,
you.
so it's amazing. So
Have
people
we've worked, sorry for cutting you off, but we've worked our way back from the far end. We started at the beginning of the show next to the stream there, and the beautiful
Yes.
Indian lady in a little boat.
Yeah.
Now we've come up to near the front entrance of the property, and we can see, as you can see, your buildings there. That's what we were talking about earlier,
Yes.
that you're rebuilding yourself as an owner builder. And is that a bed and breakfast, D&B?
No, it's just the house and the gallery. We want
The
to
gallery?
bring it back.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
No.
And you got all your sculptures here through the main entrance. And was this area also affected? Everything?
Incredible. Not one single green leaf left. It was shock of my life, really. But first I thought, what am I going to do here? But, you just keep doing bit by bit. People come and help you. Say, wow. And things are coming back. But really, 85% what you see here is new. It's all new tree. And we had to do this, and I'm so glad now. I mean, it took a bit of effort, but a lot of help.
It really would have taken a lot of
people
work.
were so good, yeah.
The passion's still there. It's not as if it's not ad hoc where just rubbish anywhere. You've actually still thought through everything.
You can have beautiful sculpture. If you don't have the green, it means
It's
nothing.
nothing.
So
Yeah,
nature.
you bring it to life.
Yeah.
And nature does wonderful things too. I know it has its difficulties, but when it does come back to life again, it really just complements everything you try to create.
Yeah, it's true.
Wonderful. What's the name of your garden here? What do you call it?
Well, the total name of the place is Bruno's Art and Sculpture Garden. People say Bruno's Garden, yes.
Bruno's Garden.
Sculpture
Well, it
garden.
is Bruno's Garden. I know you got a lot of help from the family and residents and neighbours and all that. But the theme, like, is there a theme? I mean, I know, look, every sculpture's got a different theme to it, but is there an overall...
Universal. I mean,
Universal,
really,
it's
some
just-
of my visits, some are from my travels, some are pure fantasy. Why limit yourself?
He's had a hard
like
day.
him?
Yeah, well, obviously you told me you didn't. You told me you had a couple of ladies who lied down on the job to do the weeding, but you never told me he was here too.
Well, he's a lazy one, but inspired of one of my visitors. Originally, he would sit straighter,
Yeah.
but he lost his wheelchair like half of it. But he's still, enjoying himself
he
and
looks
watching
relaxed.
the sky. And people laugh when they see it. So I just left it the way I found them, really.
That's what we're talking about, folks. We talk about planting lemon trees. Now, Bruno had one himself here too before the fires got it, but luckily our little friend is looking after it. And you know what we're talking about? You need to give the tree the vitamins it needs, so it can grow all the right juices. Isn't that right, Bruno?
The fire didn't kill it all. He made it happen.
Rain, hail, shine, and even fires, and he's still there doing his job.
He's doing his job.
And it sprouted up. Now tell me how, this is only fresh, this shoot, and the fires were a year and a half ago or so.
At
if
least,
not
yeah.
more.
It's,
And it's just come up now.
Yeah, it just took a bit of time, and it was still sitting there, some
Yeah.
life in the roots. So it's a good job.
He's the wise man.
He's a wise man.
Yeah, he looks like from Harry Potter, the movie.
Could be, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Your crabapple died, did it?
Yeah, what a pity. This was a jewel in the garden, but
Yeah.
didn't stand the fire.
Yeah.
So, but it's shooting,
You got
and
the roots stopped growing again.
yeah, it's a bit sick though. I
Yeah,
don't
just
know,
spray
it's
with
got
it.
mold
Yeah,
and-
well, it's just a fungus, and you got aphid and woolly aphid and scale on it. You just
Is that
need to
what it
spray with
is?
an oil, eco oil. That'll clean it up straight away.
So in
But
the
that'll
min-
come up again soon. But I need to ask you, with all these sculptures that you've got here, have you got shares in the clay quarry? Where do you get all your clay from?
It come from New South Wales, really. There must be a big hole there, but I can buy it in Ringwood. These people import for me, yeah.
Yeah, and it comes just in big blocks.
In blocks of 10 kilos, yeah.
Yeah.
Clay. This is equipment, potter's equipment in Ringwood. It's not too far, so
Yeah. Yeah. And
but-
these are all solid clay.
you build up solid, but you end up hollowing out in order to fire. It has to be hollow, though.
Okay.
And the clay that comes from out there, you can reuse it. Yeah,
So this would be partly hollow now?
yeah, it is hollow.
It
yeah.
is hollow. He's full of ideas, this guy, isn't he? Who is he? What's his name?
Don't you know? He's a pumpkin. He's a king, pumpkin.
He's full of bright ideas. All
what
right.
a
Does this
guy.
light up?
Yeah. When you put your mind, it lights up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It glows in the dark.
Somebody brought me this beautiful cup,
Yes.
and I said, "What do with it?" And again, a few lines, and I had this beautiful, sort of.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, and she's got a
Yes.
jewel in there.
Jewel in there.
Yeah.
She's a very thoughtful and precious person.
Yeah, very precious.
And very long toes. And we're next to this beautiful sculpture. She's from where?
Guatemala, it's mother-child from
Yes.
Guatemala, Middle
Guatemala.
America, yeah.
Yes.
I've been there, yes.
Yeah. Now, and as you know, the fires here, this house has been reconstructed, but prior to it, your previous home, whilst it was burning, has affected this. Now, the radiant heat, I know, I mean, there's extreme fires everywhere, but this one withstood the fires, but you can see
the wind came
heat.
from that angle, so the radiant heat just made the face all blackened and it really imprinted. So I left it there just to, to part of the history.
Yeah. And this is how he came to Australia, folks, on his own motorbike, BMW in fact.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, 250 monocylinder.
Monocylinder, one big fat piston going up and down.
Up.
So tell me about it. What's happened? This is obviously what's left of it after the fires?
Yeah, we had it in the garage and the fire got it, and you see the engine, it's all melted, it's here. So the temperature must have been so high to do that.
So you were actually riding the bike still? It was active? It was working, functional?
Intact.
Well, this is what's left of it. Now it's a sculpture and
I'm going
remnants.
to use for have a sculpture on top, like
Put
a
something-
Ghost Rider.
A Ghost Rider?
Yeah,
I'm
you
looking
come
for
and pose for me.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty scary.
No, I'll be using it, yes.
That's fearing me. With me, folks, I have Shelley, who is from Plant Aid. How are you?
Good.
Nice to
Good.
meet you.
You too.
Now, everybody's been telling me about Plant Aid. What a great organisation come about after the fires down here in Marysville.
Yep.
Tell me about it.
Plan A was the brainchild of Judy Jans.
Okay.
I've been managing the nursery for her, all the plants and taking delivery and distributing to the community.
Okay.
And all the plants are donated from individuals, school groups, gardening groups, some wholesalers. Every aspect of the community has donated plants to Plant Aid for regenerating gardens in Marysville and the Triangle.
Okay. So is it set up in Marysville itself?
It's just between here and Buxton, so it's
Okay.
just down the outskirts. A landholder generously donated an area
How
that
big's
we
the
could
area?
set up. Quarter of an acre, maybe just
Okay,
over.
yeah.
So yeah, it's quite a extensive area.
So it's like a nursery, basically.
it
It
is,
is a nursery.
yeah.
And it's designed purely for the people here who've gone through the tragic ordeals of losing their,
Absolutely.
not only homes, and their gardens.
Yeah,
Yes.
yep. Well, my sell plants for a living, and
Okay.
the reason we got on board, even though we're giving away plants, we should be selling them, but we realised that there's just too much for people to replace financially.
Yes.
Let alone, and we had knowledge to be able to give people information to help them, because so many people are so daunted about starting with the blank canvas.
Yeah, and it's just they've never come across a situation like that.
No.
It's such a difficult stage to overcome. I've seen some places already that have shown some progressive development, which is great. And they've said too that they've received some plans from Plant Aid.
Yep.
Congratulations, great effort.
Thank
Proud
you.
of you for that. And
Thank
if
you.
I can be of an assistance anyway, I'll bring down my... Do you take lemon trees and olive trees and things like that?
We haven't had any of those, but we've had lots of
Don't
requests.
worry, we'll help you with that too. So, well, you keep up the good work, and I
No
hope to
worries.
come back here in the near future and see the whole place revegetated
Yeah,
beautifully.
no, it's getting there.
It's doing a good job. This
Yep.
is... Look at Bruno's place. It's amazing.
It's phenomenal.
It is.
Well, people can understand, but it's actually just all the sculpture broke in many pieces, and we managed to restore it, and he's right there. So
That's the same sculpture there.
That's
Jeez.
the same
After
sculpture.
the fires had knocked him out.
after the fire.
Oh
knocked him out.
yeah, a bit of an arrogant one, isn't he?
Yeah.
Eh? Look at this pergola entry at with the old natural timber, fallen timber.
And we got some vines all over, so it's
Yep.
going to be amazing again here.
Yep. And what sort of
in
vines
the
have you got?
spring. Like grapes and
Grapes,
some
wonderful.
weeds that grow beautiful flowers.
We're back inside at Bruno's place here. Now we're at the back of your property. This is not part of the studio or the gallery,
The gallery, yes.
but in here we're about to unveil a beautiful sculpture that you've created. It's tell us a story. Tell me what it's about.
Well, after the fire, people came together, you know, the creative minds, and we're talking that it'd be nice to have sort of a memorial, something that reminds what we went through
Okay.
after. And so this idea came to make a sculpture and give it a nice place close to the main street so people can reflect themselves and should be I mean something uplifting. That was the
It's an uplifting sculpture in remembrance of the fires, and nobody here in town has seen it yet, ladies. No one? No?
Secret,
It's a secret.
Yes.
It's the unveiling of it. We're excited, and whereabouts are we putting it, are we? At the entrance, at the big roundabout? Is that where we're looking at?
No, roundabout. It's going to be in the reflecting garden, they call it. So it's going to be a kids' playground and a special area where we're going to have the sculpture all in a spiral movement of a plinth. And it's going to be really nice, yeah.
Without any further word, can we start unveiling? All right, let's go for it. Yeah, I'll give you a hand. All right, around we go. All right, it's pretty interesting, mate. I've seen better work outside.
Be careful.
Okay.
Clay.
Is this where you do all your work in here?
Where is it?
Drum roll. I'm scared to touch it. Oh, look at this.
Smells a bit.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Right, there's more to it. There's more to it. I get the feeling there is a little bit more to add.
Something there. This
And
is
the finishing touches.
It's going to be the little
Look
birdie.
at that.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I can't leave it at the moment.
No.
So the whole thing be in bronze.
In bronze?
So we still have to work on
And
that.
it's still quite moist, isn't it?
We keep it moist so we can make the silicone mold right on top, and
Yes.
they're going to be very soon.
Okay,
So,
wonderful. And that's the one that's going to go out in the garden and everybody to enjoy. I hope you've had a wonderful time, everybody. Have you enjoyed yourself so far? We've enjoyed it immensely. We've got more music together with the Steelband. You know, the pan's on fire. I've got the accordion. We're going to dance the big Zorba all together here at Marysville with all the people, even Bruno here too.
Okay.
Now, next time I come here and I see that one up there, if I don't see myself out there, you're in trouble. You know? I want me there with the accordion on the back like that. Yeah? Maresi, down here at Marysville. At the end of another great show down here in Marysville, the fires are gone, but the people's spirits are high and strong. They're rebuilding, the gardens are rejuvenating, and they're all together here, not only to celebrate life, but to celebrate a big Zorba with Vasili. So are we ready for a dance? Yeah! We got our dancing shoes on, folks. We're ready. Let's go for a Zorba.